Today, we're diving into Robert Kiyosaki's classic personal finance book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book has inspired millions to rethink their relationship with money, investing, and financial independence. In this video, we'll break down each chapter, pull out the most powerful lessons, and show you how they can change your financial future. Let's get on with it, shall we? Chapter 1. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In Chapter 1, Kiyosaki introduces us to two influential figures in his life: his biological father, the poor dad, and his best friend's father, the rich dad. His poor dad was highly educated but struggled financially, while his rich dad, a high school dropout, became a millionaire. This sets the foundation for the book's main contrast: the mindset differences between the wealthy and the poor. The primary lesson in this chapter is about the power of mindset and perspective. Kiyosaki emphasizes that how we approach money and life, whether we view wealth as achievable or as something out of reach, shapes our financial outcomes. The poor dad was focused on job security, working hard for a steady paycheck and playing it safe. In contrast, the rich dad viewed money as a tool and believed in taking calculated risks, emphasizing self-education and understanding financial concepts that schools often overlook. This contrast lays the foundation for the rest of the book, challenging readers to adopt a rich mindset by constantly seeking opportunities and educating themselves on finances. Chapter 2. The rich don't work for money. In Chapter 2, Kiyosaki explains the concept that the rich don't work for money. Instead of working for a paycheck, wealthy people let their money work for them. Kiyosaki describes his early lessons from his rich dad, who taught him not to chase money directly, but to focus on acquiring assets. Here, Kiyosaki is introducing the concept of financial independence, urging people to think beyond just earning a paycheck. He stresses that working solely for money often leads to a cycle of dependency. People work to pay bills, which means they remain trapped in the rat race. Instead, wealthy individuals invest in assets that provide passive income, like stocks, bonds, real estate, or businesses. The idea is to create income streams that continue even when you're not actively working. By shifting focus to building these assets, people can achieve financial security and more control over their lives, freeing them from the need to work just to survive. Chapter 3. Why teach financial literacy? Chapter 3 dives deeper into financial literacy and why it's critical to building wealth. Kiyosaki explains that financial education is often ignored in traditional schooling, which is why so many people lack the knowledge to manage their money effectively. Kiyosaki introduces the concept of assets versus liabilities here, which is crucial to understanding wealth. He defines assets as anything that puts money into your pocket, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. Many people believe their home, car, or luxury items are assets when, in reality, they often create more expenses than income. By understanding this distinction, we can focus on acquiring true assets, like investments or businesses that generate passive income. Financial literacy allows individuals to make informed decisions, avoid unnecessary debt, and build wealth with a long-term focus rather than immediate gratification. Chapter 4. Mind your own business. In Chapter 4, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of minding your own business. He urges people to start investing in things they own, like stocks, real estate, or businesses, rather than just working for someone else. This chapter is about prioritizing financial independence by focusing on building assets outside your day job. Even if you're employed full-time, Kiyosaki suggests that you should treat your finances as a business and actively work to build your asset portfolio. Instead of solely relying on promotions or pay raises, individuals should focus on things they can control, like starting side investments in real estate or stocks. This chapter is a reminder that true security doesn't come from a paycheck, but from assets that generate income independently of your employment. Chapter 5. The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. Chapter 5 covers an essential yet often overlooked topic: taxes and how the wealthy use corporations to their advantage. Kiyosaki explains the tax benefits that come with owning a business or corporation and how understanding tax laws can save you money. The takeaway here is about the financial and legal advantages that corporations offer, which are often not accessible to employees. Corporations allow individuals to claim expenses before taxes, which reduces taxable income. For instance, business owners can deduct costs associated with operating their businesses, such as travel, training, or equipment, from their revenue before they are taxed. For individuals, understanding tax strategies means keeping more money and reducing liability. Kiyosaki argues that taking advantage of these legal tools is essential for building wealth, as it lets people reinvest savings to grow their assets and income streams. Chapter 6. The Rich Invent Money. In Chapter 6, we explore how the rich invent money. Kiyosaki emphasizes that opportunities to make money are everywhere, but most people are too afraid to take risks. The rich see problems as opportunities to create value. This chapter highlights the power of creativity and risk-taking in wealth creation. Kiyosaki stresses that wealthy individuals don't simply rely on traditional methods, but instead create money by identifying and acting on unique opportunities. For instance, during a market downturn, they might invest in undervalued properties or stocks. The lesson here is to cultivate a proactive mindset, learning to recognize opportunities and leverage resources like knowledge, network, or time. Kiyosaki encourages readers to view money-making as an art of problem-solving and creativity, not just hard work. Chapter 7. Work to learn, don't work for money. Chapter 7 is all about skill acquisition. Kiyosaki advises people, especially young ones, to work not just for money, but to learn valuable skills. He suggests gaining knowledge in areas like sales, marketing, accounting, and investing to diversify your skill set. The main idea here is to focus on self-development by building a versatile skill set rather than just climbing the corporate ladder. Learning skills like sales, negotiation, leadership, and financial management can make individuals more adaptable and open up new avenues for income. This chapter argues that jobs should be seen as learning opportunities rather than just a source of income. By developing a range of skills, you increase your chances of financial success, even if that means initially accepting lower-paying jobs in fields you're unfamiliar with to gain these skills. Chapter 8. Overcoming Obstacles. In Chapter 8, Kiyosaki discusses the common obstacles that prevent people from achieving financial success. These include fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. He explains that self-doubt and fear of failure are the biggest roadblocks to financial freedom. This chapter emphasizes the importance of resilience and self-discipline in financial success. Kiyosaki explains that everyone faces obstacles like fear of failure, doubting their abilities, or avoiding uncomfortable conversations about money. However, wealthy individuals recognize these emotions and work through them. He also stresses the importance of adopting good financial habits, such as saving regularly and avoiding debt. Success requires both emotional and mental strength, as well as the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about one's finances and to change behaviors when needed. Chapter 9. Getting Started. In the final chapter, Kiyosaki offers practical steps for getting started on the path to financial independence. He advises setting financial goals, seeking mentors, and making long-term plans. He emphasizes that taking action is the most important part. The key message here is about the power of taking small steps toward financial independence. Kiyosaki suggests creating a personal action plan, starting with financial goals that are clear, measurable, and achievable. He also stresses the importance of finding mentors, people who are financially successful and can provide guidance and insights. Finally, this chapter reinforces that action is key. Financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's better to start small and build over time rather than waiting for the perfect opportunity. And there you have it, Rich Dad, Poor Dad in a nutshell. Kiyosaki's lessons have inspired people worldwide to think differently about money and to aim for financial independence. Remember to invest in your financial education, focus on assets over liabilities, and build your wealth one step at a time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.